Welcome, I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Everything that I share and say and do is for a reason. If there sounds like a contradiction, there isn't. Investigate further. Hope you're all doing well out there. So I'm sent on here to keep you encouraged. I've received something else while investigating the secrets about the Milky Way. Now, as Father is revealing more to me about the Milky Way in connection with the Egyptian secrets, the esoteric, as you'll see, I remember Rory Pent sent some images from the movie This Is the End. Okay. He shared with us these images. I'll share this with you now. Bear with me. Where he hands his mate a Milky Way. Now, the movie is full of allegories. I've watched it. Okay. The Milky Way. And I've been talking so much about the Milky Way recently in my videos. Now, they betray the what is termed a rapture, different to what actually happens in reality. Palm tree, ninja, I find that funny. Power, remember, tick, 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 tick. Now, if you've been following me for a while, things will shout out at you. The rapture is not what people think. Father got me to say last year, tell the people it's not going to go the way they expect. Many of us are branched off into wonderful timelines. We fly over a node that would cause us wrath if we didn't get our house in order by seeking God and getting understanding, by turning back to truth. It is a concealed event. Many of us are part of something very unique. Coming to this knowledge, the precepts from Father, the revelation and preparation, watching for deliverance. Many of us, we know what's coming because we've read the script, the play, the plot. Those who are not ready, and we have many out there that laugh and scorn at individuals like myself who talk of a wonderful future, the possibility of the heights of heaven, of deliverance from this present age that's going through a degradation, which is all predestined, as foretold us in not just the Bible, Apocrypha, Emerald Tablets, Enoch, etc. And so, with the synchronicities with the numbers and the things we are witnessing, we know what's coming. It is known as a concealed event, and there's a lot more to this, as I've been sharing in this channel. I'm aware many are not grasping the things I'm saying in this channel. Do not worry about that. As long as you are turning to your Lord, God, Spirit, the light, the truth in you, you're going to be fine. Everything's going to be all right. But again, I share this with you because this come to mind, looking into the Milky Way. There is this scene where he hands over a Milky Way when there is this celestial event that takes place where there is a relocation, a shifting of souls, okay? Stop worrying about the masses. It's concealed. They have no interest. For you, who've prayed for your friends and family, you're going forward into a wonderful future. We are keeping watch. There's going to be a sudden supernatural mystical transformation. As I've said, we are between worlds. We must persevere, have tolerance, be patient, and keep watch. Individuals like me have been formed for a time like this. We don't give up easily. We won't give up. We have this relationship up with Spirit. We could not put this stuff together. We know what's coming. After everything we've witnessed, gone through, and received from Spirit, we know this event is coming. I'm fully aware there's individuals out there in the world stage. They also know what's coming. But they obscure these events with movies like This Is the End. You must do your deep dive with Father, especially learning symbology, to sift through all the predicted programming, to read the script, the play, to receive these jigsaw puzzle pieces of gold that's in movies, to give you more confirmation, to give you reassurance, and by your faith and conviction, learning about the word that's in you, you know what's coming, guys. So I was having a cuppa with Mum, having a chat, which I love, and I was showing my mum the Milky Way on Stellarium. And my mum, she stopped and she said, "Oh, there's something about your mouse." Okay. I'll show you a bit better. Bear with me. Now she stopped and she kept staring at the mouse. She goes, "There's something about your mouse, love." I said, "It is a strange mouse. It's Troy's, my son, my youngest son, who's newest 18, crazy." And I'm like, "I did talk about the mouse, Mum, in connection with the scarab, with the Cancer constellation." She's like, "Yeah, you did." And I said, "There's an image on there that looks like a boat. I love symbology." I said, "Well, the rudimentary, the basic shape of the boat does look like this. Right?" I said, "That kind of looks like the boat. Maybe that's what you see in it." She goes, "Yeah, maybe. There's just something about your mouse." This is from Father. These synchronicities, I tell you guys, is keeping us encouraged. So I'm looking into the Milky Way. And I'm looking now at connections with the esoteric. I love symbology and I can interpret the esoteric. And I'm looking into the Milky Way. Remember, this is the Ouroboros. Okay? Where the mouth is also the door. We are the pools coming out of the deep. This is the deep into the land of the living, reality. And I noticed here, the boat. I was like, no, there it is. I knew, just looking at it. Right? Pretty much the same. I knew looking at it with everything that I've gone through over these years with Father. I was like, yeah. All right. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to take that because there's also a diamond in it. To my mind, with Father upon it. When I come across that image, I'm like, was my mum trying to point that out after we talked about it? Which brought to mind. So you see the prime, the cathode, those are part of the prime, the braided beard. You also see the boat upside down, the sinking of the boat like the Titanic, or those with Christ in the Milky Way coming out of Egypt. There's a lot to it. Now, the harp, right? There's a lot in this image. I love it. And it's very close to the rudimentary shapes of the Egyptian hieroglyphs boats as well. But this is also connected with the branching off into a wonderful new future from playing a new tune. Watching, loyal to that image, knowing our eternal heavenly home is not made of human hands, as told us in the Bible, is coming down to us. With the butterflies. Here is, again, the Christ on the boat, which is also connected to the Milky Way. Again, in the scene, he passes the Milky Way. Oh, bear with me. In the allegory of Tyler Swift, I Spice, Karma. There is the boat with the sun on the Milky Way. That's what I'm referring it to now, because I know that's what they're talking about, because the end scene of I Pet Goat 2 is on the boat. Bear me. He's on the boat in the Milky Way. That is definitely the message I am receiving. Let's not forget my mum also shared this with us. Oh, it's zoomed in. That's because I'm moving fast. Right. Now, I referred that to the mountains and made these connections. Again, everything for a reason, and it is connected. These are the mountains. And this is mentioned a lot in the Bible and Revelation. And then this come up too in connection with the Milky Way. Put symbol upon symbol, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little. Pay attention to what comes into your immediate environment. Everything you receive is for a reason. Put it all together and you start to see what Father's saying to you. So again, guys, they're individuals out there, entities in the world stage. They know what's coming. Don't let others laugh at you, guys. Turn to the Father. So the boat, all right? And the Milky Way. Again, the mouse, as I've mentioned in my previous videos and what I was saying to Mum, is connected with heaven, the scarab, the Cancer constellation. Let's not forget, even though we're in high watch, many don't like to watch because they don't want to feel let down. I'm fully aware of that. We keep persevering because I know in the invisible, there is something taking place with what I am receiving. On the 11th, we have the full moon, okay, in Orpheus, in the rupture part of the Milky Way, where we get the door. Okay, let's not forget that Sagittarius is also representative as a boat. All right, there's the boat again. Mum said there's something about your mouse. Yeah, she was right. She was talking about heaven, the Cancer constellation, the scarab and the boat, the Chris. I didn't know it. I was just doing my research. I saw that image and I looked back at my mouse and I was like, oh yeah. Oh, you want me to go online, share this message, keep him encouraged. Father upon my mind. Yeah, please. So for many of you, it's not the end of the world, it's the beginning. You are being branched off. And all truths are going to unfold for you. And there's going to be wonderful sudden transformations that's going to occur with your life. Vitality, there will be transformations with you and your form as you go forward. Things are not what they seem. And you need to be prepared for the abrupt transformations that are going to occur. This is not being our world, our age. We are moving back home into that wonderful eternal heavenly home termed as a future that will prosper us, as told us in the Bible. I don't know what the world is going on about. That's not my destiny. That's not my crown arrow. We are going forward to a wonderful future, guys. Paying attention to Father and all the signs that we receive. It's all for a reason. Again, the synchronicities that we see with the numbers 777, 222, 33, 44, 88, 1111, 1717, 1441. I keep receiving these numbers. 369. We have the golden ratio, the 1.618. Only we have another variant of the golden ratio now, connected to the Christos, the crystal city body, which is connected to the higher octave, connected to the Milky Way, where there is 33 constellations in the ring of the Milky Way. another heaven above the heaven in which we are going up into. Out of this age, with our maturity, into a new timeline where there is restoration and healing. There's over 130 something verses about restoration and your eternal heavenly homes being erected all around you. Let go of this world and focus on Father as we go forward. Everything is going to be all right. So be aware. Father is getting me to research the esoteric and things on a deeper level with the Milky Way. And I'm aware I'm going to be receiving things that is on a greater degree. I urge you, if you are new to the videos, go away and prove me wrong, or pray to Spirit that's in you, your Lord, and ask to guide you to a particular video. Yes, there's over 850 videos now. And I'm not expecting you to go back and go through them all. But go through the thumbnails. Do not judge by appearances and see what jumps out at you. Maybe go over the last 6 videos. At least go through them. Go and do your own investigation. Guys, there is a big event that's coming. We are between worlds, and they are aware with the celestial events that's taking place this month. The door could be opening up within us that ushers us over into a wonderful new age. This language of being shifted from one world into the next, also termed an age, is in all our spiritual texts, in the esoteric, in the forbidden and sacred knowledge, in the Egyptian hieroglyphs. It's everywhere. It's in our movies and in our music videos. Those who are not ready, who love the drama, well, the stage, the world acts like a stage. It has all the entertainment for you. And that which you judge, that which you expect, if you don't get your house in order, that's what you bring upon yourself. And so there is another course of action. And some do get reset. They may find themselves, after a horrific experience, waking up months earlier or years. A slight change with their timeline, these new variants that's happened with their reality, their timeline, where there's books of knowledge. Individuals, I hope you paid attention to my previous video, will come to them to give them the precepts from Father, that they would sort out their timeline, that with the knowledge they have obtained, whether it was through religious belief systems or the conspiracy communities, a slight change in degree with new precepts may be enough for them individuals on their next round, playing their role, to then be delivered. This goes on in eternity, guys, because creation is finished. Like I said, many of you are now part of something very unique. We have to keep watch. Many are coming in, the numbers, with the celestial events. God's timing is perfect. Now giving us a sign of this door opening up with Gemini, Aquarius, Bootes, and Orpheus, the 13th sign, with the celestials in their relevant locations. This is huge. I will keep you posted and put something together tomorrow to keep us all encouraged as we go forward, because I know with all my heart there is a wonderful future coming to us. We are now part of the prime, protected and provided for by our Father. Everything's going to be all right. I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Love you guys. Have a good day.